All right, we're on this last page here, number 10. Solve each story problem below. Show your thinking with numbers, sketches, or words. Then write an equation that represents your work and record the answer, labeled with correct units. So I'm going to look for the important information, so let's just read it through one time first to get an idea of what it's talking about. Each of the 4 students at the red table has 8 markers. The class has 5 times as many markers as the entire red table. How many markers total does the whole class have? Okay, so I want to know how many markers the whole class has. Okay, that's our goal. So each of the 4 students at the red table has 8. So this red table has 4 students and each one has 8. So I have 4 students and each one has 8 markers. So I know 4 times 8 will tell me how many markers that whole table has. Okay, so 8, 16, 24, 32. So we know there's 32 markers at that table. Now the class has 5 times as many markers as the entire red table. So now we know we need to do 32 times 5, okay? So we can take our 4 times 8 right here. Oops. 4 times 8. And we're going to go ahead and put it in parentheses. We're going to hug it together because that needs to be solved first. That's how we got our 32. So I'm going to write 32 here because we know that's the answer. And then we're multiplying that by 5. So times 5. Okay. Now, 32 times 5. If you have no idea, you can just do 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 5 times. And you can add that up. That's no problem. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16. So we have 160, and the correct units, we are talking about markers. 160 markers. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Let's go ahead and look at the next one. Abby saw 3 rows of crayons in her 24 count crayon box. How many crayons are in each row? Okay, so we see that there's 3 columns and she has 24 all together. So we just need to find how many 3's go into 24 to solve this problem. So I'm going to take 24 divided by 3 and that will give us our answer. Okay, so if I can skip count, I know 3 times 8 is 24, so I can just give my answer, and that's 8 crayons. Okay, if you need to draw a picture, you can do that too, so you know you've got 3 rows of 24. So I'm going to put row 1, row 2, and row 3 right here, and I'm just going to keep adding a crayon until I do all 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I'm at 24, so I'm going to stop. They have the same amount, so let's see how much we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so if you don't know your multiplication facts yet, it's okay to draw a picture to help you. Okay, number 11. The green table has 5 students, and each student brought 6 folders. The red table has 6 students, and each student brought 8 folders. How many folders do both groups have together? Okay, well, let's find that out. So the green table, there's 5 students, and they each brought 6. So I'm going to do 5 times 6. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. They have 30. The red table has 6 students again, and they brought 8 folders each. Okay, so 6 times 8, let's do 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48. Okay, 48. So how much do they have all together? So we're going to add 30 and 48. So 8 and 0 is 8. 4 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they have 78 all together. Okay. So we're showing our thinking right here. That's no problem. We don't need to write an equation, so that's okay. So we're going to say they have 78 folders together. Which equation best represents the story problem? The letter F stands for the number of folders both groups have. So let's see, 5 times 6 plus 6 times 8. Let's see, we did 5 times 6 and we did 6 times 8. Oh, so that one works. Okay. I'm going to circle it and then let's check the other ones. 5 plus 6 plus 6 plus 8. So let's see, the 5 would be the students, 6 would be students, 6 would be folders, 8 would be folders. That doesn't make sense. That one's not right. Okay, 5 times 6. Okay, we've got the 5 times 6. The 6 times 8, yes. But why are we dividing by 11? We're not dividing them up. We're giving them together. So that one's not right. 6 times 8. Yep, we have 6 times 8 minus 5 times 6. That would find the difference between these numbers, but it wants to know what we have together. So we should be adding. So that's not right. So we know that our first one was correct, so we can go ahead and color it in.